What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with a very special guest. I have Luis Collazo. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Thanks.
Real good. I just called you. Want to ask you some questions for the boxing fans. You have a big fight January 30th, and not only is it a big fight because you're facing Victor Ortiz in a comeback fight, you're also going to be in your hometown of Brooklyn at the Barclays. So, what was your reaction when you first got this fight?
Oh man, when I heard that the fight with him and Father Gomez fell out, and they was looking for an opponent, I guess my name came up, and they came to me. They came to my manager and asked him, "Do you want to fight Victor Ortiz?" And I'm like, "What kind of question is that?" Like, sports, just do it. We went ahead and made the fight happen. And what better to fight him at the Barclays in Brooklyn, where I'm from.
And since you've been in the sport for a while, you didn't have the Barclays growing up. What do you think of the venue as a whole, and how is it having a venue like the Barclays nowadays?
Oh man, the Barclays is a great venue not only for boxing but in every sport and whatever it is, music, sports is one of the hottest venues now in New York. So come January 30th, it's definitely gonna sell out.
I'm looking forward to that fight. So, as far as Victor Ortiz, a lot of people criticize him, say he has a quitter mentality. I know you're probably preparing for the best possible Victor. What are your thoughts on Victor as a fighter?
He's a great fighter, you know. Can't take nothing away from him. A lot of people don't understand. To get in the ring, you gotta have heart. And you know, whatever happened in the past happened in the past. I don't care about that. I'm just worried about the Victor Ortiz that's gonna come in. I'm gonna come in 110% ready for him, and hope he's doing the same for me. And hey, let the best man win.
All right, perfect. And I want to touch on something. You just brought up Hart. You have a lot of credible names on your resume. You fought Shane Mosley. Your record shows 5 defeats. However, 2 of them should have an asterisk by it. Your fight with Berto and Ricky Hatton, very close. Both of those fights are controversial. That could have went either way. In the Hatton fight, Ricky moved up, knocked you down early. You fought your way back. Do you feel you did enough to beat Ricky Hatton?
Absolutely. You know, I was a champion going in. The first round I got, it was more of a slip, but at the same time he was punching, I was going back, and the counter as a knockdown. But I thought I did enough to beat him. But hey, the politics of the game got the best of it. So I just have to like that. You got to move forward. You can't just sit around and dwell on them.
All right, fair enough. One of the things I really like is you're facing Victor Ortiz. You also, again, as I mentioned, had the controversial fight with Berto. He beat Berto. So I think this is going to be a good fight for both. And personally, I think it's a dangerous fight coming back to a fighter like Luis Collazo after a long layoff. We know he did the Dancing with the Stars and the Expendables 3 thing. Do you think he's taking you lightly or perhaps underestimating you?
Hey, that's what he's doing. Hey, he's in for a rude awakening. I know I'm going to be ready mentally, physically, spiritually. I'm ready to rock. Hope he's ready to roll.
All right. And how did you first get into boxing in general?
Well, me growing up, I was a little trouble kid. I get in trouble when the kids found in the streets, doing things I wasn't supposed to be doing. But my dad was a big fanatic of boxing, and he took me to the gym one day, and I didn't want to be a boxer, but I went. My trainer to this day, he told me, "Look, you gonna train or you just don't come back." So the next day, I just came back with my clothes and took through it, and here I am.
Well, we're definitely glad you made that decision. As far as Brooklyn, it's an area that's produced tons of talent from Mike Tyson, Zab Judah, Paulie Malignaggi, Riddick Bowe. Who was your favorite Brooklyn fighter, like growing up? Who did you look up to?
You know, Tyson he was like the one to idolize here in New York, in Brooklyn, actually. And, you know, growing up, Paulie was in the amateurs and Zab was on his way out, he was turning pro. And these are the guys I was looking up to because I was a younger fighter out of all of them. So, yeah, just looking at them, Mark Breeden, a great Brooklyn fighter as well. And it's just an honor to be around those names and to be mentioned with those names. And come January 30th, I'm just going to put another mark in the Brooklyn fighter category.
All right. And you're of Puerto Rican descent. As you guys probably know, Puerto Rican superstar Miguel Cotto hasn't been in the news a lot. They're talking about having him go up and fight Sergio Martinez. If he does, he'll be the first Puerto Rican to win titles in 4 different weight classes. What are your thoughts on this proposed fight between Miguel Cotto and Sergio Martinez if it does happen?
It's going to be an interesting fight. I believe Sergio's on his way out. He just had knee surgery, so I don't know how good of his movement is going to be again. And Cotto's an aggressive fighter. He changed his style quite a bit since before. And he's more of a boxer to me, boxer, puncher. It's going to be an interesting fight. Let's see. Like I said, it depends what schedule shows up. If his movement is still there, he still could come out with that W. But if that movement is not there, he's going to be in for a rude awakening.
All right. And as far as your division, the welterweight division rapidly shaping up. 2013 was good to us. We've seen Broner's undefeated streak halted by Marcos Maidana. Pacquiao did a number on Brandon Rios. You have Floyd Mayweather, who fought there twice. Sean Porter took Devin's title, and so forth. So a win over Victor Ortiz puts you right back in the mix. This has to excite you.
To be honest with you, right now my main focus is Victor Ortiz. I know a lot of people, what do you think? I don't care about after this fight. If I don't win here, I'm not going to have that fight. It doesn't matter to me, to be honest with you, what fight is I would love to fight. Right now, the one I'm really focused on, and Ortiz, and after that, whatever, they shoot at me. But right now, Victor Ortiz is my radar, and I'm just going to stay in my lane. I'm going to stay focused on Victor Ortiz, and after that, I think about whatever happens.
Okay, perfect. I do have to touch on this real quick. Mayweather's making a lot of noise in the news. They're talking about allegedly facing Amir Khan. A lot of people take resentment because there's fighters like Luis Collazo, Keith Thurman, Marcos Maidana, who have all had a harder road, tougher schedules, and have proven themselves at welterweight. What do you think if this fight does go down, Amir Khan and Floyd Mayweather? Do you think it's unfair to fighters like yourself who have had to build up your name and build your brand the hard way and earn those welterweight shots?
For me, my aspect, I don't think it's cool, but hey, whatever is going to make the money, I guess, for the boxing and for them, each his own. But I don't think it's fair. But, as a boxing fan, hey, this is what the fight is going to happen, make it happen, and that's it. Just keep moving forward. I'm making a big deal out of it.
All right. And on January 30th, what can the fans expect from Luis Collazo?
He's back. There's excitement. Like I always come out and just give the boxing fans what they want, excitement and doses. I'm just going to come out and have fun, and everybody will be proud from January 30th.
Perfect. And I'm definitely looking forward to it. I'm sure all of the YouTube boxing fans and fans across the country are going to be tuned in. So where can fans stay in touch with Luis Collazo or check for updates?
You can catch me on Twitter or Instagram at Real Luis Collazo. And yes, it's me answering, so you can hit me up whenever and I'll answer back.
Perfect. Well, I definitely want to thank you for your time, Luis, and we wish you luck January 30th in your fight with Victor Ortiz. So we'll definitely be in touch after the fight. And again, good luck, and we look for big and better things from Luis Collazo in the future.
Thank you. Pleasure.